Yeah, hello.
Hey, look at this guy. Right on time.
You know what? It is 7 on the dot.
I know. You know what's happened over the last, I don't know, 3 months of doing this?
Well,
We've become professionals. And yes,
yeah.
I'm using air quotes when I say it, but still.
This is as professional as we are going to get.
Listen, man, making time's a big deal.
It really is.
It is. I think it is. So what's up, Mr. Furlough?
Oh, just warming up to work out. I figure I can warm up while I do the podcast, and by the time we're done, I can start my workout.
Is that like a lot of like arm twirls and waist twists and
Yeah, all that stuff.
little like neck, you know, having the head go back and forth, and maybe do a couple exercises to loosen those wrists up a little bit.
I stretch the legs a little bit. I stretch the arms, the chest.
Yeah,
You know,
I basically call that the workout at this point in my life.
that you go to the bathroom and you call it a workout.
Well, sometimes I work up quite a sweat in there. What are you talking about?
This is true.
Yeah.
It's like you go to the bathroom. It's like getting in a sauna.
Listen, that's why when I used to work construction, I had a wristband on. For those days, you gotta like wipe your brow off when you're in there. In that,
What? Yeah, that's a good move.
you don't want sweat rolling in your eyes when you got other things to worry about.
Right.
Uh,
So
so
what's going on? What's on
well,
the agenda today?
I don't
I feel like we don't even have a lot to talk about.
I don't have a huge agenda, um, but I know you had a big week on your
I
favorite
I
social
did.
media.
Yeah, huge week on the TikTok.
Yeah.
Huge.
I mean, I got one bone to pick with you, but it involves this, so we'll get into it, and then
Oh Lord,
at,
here we go.
at some point.
You've been saving this all week, haven't you?
Well, no, not all week, but I mean, uh, let's just say, like on Saturday, I woke up and I got a alert that you were going live on TikTok. So I'm like, oh boy, I better see what he's what he's what he's doing on there. And like, I get it. Everyone's like excited about wanting the shirts, but then like, man, you just start like over the course of the next 2 or 3 days, all of your live videos, you're like, yeah, and we're gonna do t-shirts,
I
and
yeah.
we're gonna do backpacks, we're gonna do ice cream
Like
bars,
cooking aprons, and we're gonna have beach towels and
and I'm like,
tampons and yeah.
this motherfucker, this guy, yeah, like
But here's the best part about it is, I knew when I didn't even know you were on at first, and man, I said Ben Temples I said Ben is my business partner,
uh-huh,
and when he hears this, he's gonna get mad.
right,
And sure enough, there it popped up. Briz Cliz is watching. I was like, oh crap.
yeah,
But then people were even writing like, "Hi Ben,"
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
were like, Ben's gonna get mad. I'm
Uh-huh.
like you now going forward every live, you're gonna be the guy. They're gonna be like, Ben's gonna get mad.
You've you've
I
created
created a gimmick for
you've
you.
created an online identity for me on your
Right,
TikTok lives.
right,
So yeah, I mean, I'm just like, because I'm thinking like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's have all this shit. But I know
right,
I'm gonna have to do all the work. You're gonna
right,
be, you're like the pitch man. You're the guy that sells the slap chop,
right. Yeah.
but you don't make it. You don't fulfill the orders. You don't pack it. You don't ship it. You don't mail it out.
No,
You
I'm not
don't.
doing anything.
You don't handle returns. You just go on
No.
TV. You just make a 30-second commercial. Go, look how great it is. Buy one.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah. So I'm like, oh my god, and I like,
And it
yeah,
was just going on. They were throwing like the craziest ideas out there.
I know, and I'm like,
And I was like, yeah, we need one of those too. Face masks. We need a face mask. Yeah.
and I'm like trying to rein you in because it's like
Right.
we kind of got to do this slowly. I don't want to get overwhelmed, and then all of a sudden look. I don't want to get over. Here's the thing: I don't want to get overwhelmed, and
Right.
have all these people that are fans of yours, ours, whatever, mostly yours at this point, that are like buying all this stuff, and then we're not able to fulfill it in a timely, professional fashion,
Right.
because
Right.
we've overextended ourselves. And I don't want.
We didn't. You. If anything happens, you dropping the ball.
No.
I'm just. I'm
It's-
the pitch man.
Excuse me, it's you overextending me. So I'm like, I was just like, oh, come on, man.
It's just funny that you now have this like online identity as like Ben, the business partner of Brizzcliz, who
Yeah.
gets angry because we're overextending our merchandising abilities.
I'm the crotchety old guy. I'm the
Right,
party pooper.
But it's to the point where like if this ever got really big and we had to like go and did like a meet and greet and you came with me, people would be just as excited to meet grumpy old Ben as they would me. They'd be like, "That's Ben." I'd be like, "That's Ben." And they'd be like, "Oh my God, can we get a picture with Ben?" You're gonna be, you're gonna be like Senior Benjamin.
They're gonna go. They're gonna be like, I thought you'd be taller. You know?
Right. That's so funny.
Oh, man.
You're the senior Benjamin. That's it.
You know, to be honest, I will take Senior Benjamin over Honest John any day.
Because last week you were Honest John.
I know. That was I'm not really. My memory isn't that refreshed on what he looked like, but I don't want.
He was not. Yeah, he was. He was a frumpy. He looked like Abdullah, but a white guy. Yeah. I think you're more Senior Benjamin for
Thank
sure.
you. Minus the what is he, Puerto Rican heritage?
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd like to think I'm more Matt Hardy than Abdullah the Butcher. But
That's depends
maybe
on
not 3 months ago.
right.
No, 3 months ago we were Abdullah the Butcher and Honest John.
That's true. We're moving up the Indies right now.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. You know what? I don't even care if no one listens to this episode because we just popped ourselves.
Right. They don't have. I think.
Right.
Honestly, I'd say 99% have no idea what we're talking about because
Zero.
I feel like now we're getting
Right.
a lot of your TikTok fans listening, and they
Right.
don't know about a few things. They don't know about our old Breakfast Club videos. They don't
Right.
know about your indie wrestling or any of that. Any of the stuff we were involved with that we're making references to. They're all like, huh? What? So
Yeah, they have no idea.
right. So, but whatever. I don't know. They'll catch up.
Oh, hopefully. If not, oh well.
Can I want to complain about one more thing on your TikTok. That
Here we go.
hey, at least I'm not your friend JoJo that goes on Facebook and vaguely
I know.
he doesn't call you out.
What was that
But
about?
anyone who knows anything knows he's talking about you, and he sounded like a bitter, jealous little girl, saying how just cause he was basically just cutting you down for your TikTok stuff. And I was like, we literally messaged each other
at the same time.
the exact same message.
Right.
Oh, what are you doing making all that noise?
I was throwing some garbage out. Listen, this is a perfect Furlough Files moment. So my garbage comes every Wednesday morning.
Right.
So last Wednesday, listen to me, last Wednesday night, I'm taking the garbage out. And my daughter says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Taking the garbage out." She said, "It came this morning." I was like, I thought it was Tuesday. So I missed the garbage. It comes once a week. I got a lot of garbage. So it is, I like live in this really nice neighborhood. They will not take it unless it's in the pail. So I'm going to put as much garbage in the pail as possible with the lid open because they didn't say the lid had to be closed.
Right.
And I'm going to look like
you have like
trash you guys.
You have like those two big cans that are on rollers, right?
Right.
And like
I'm the guy.
One's like normal garbage and one's like recyclables or something.
Well, we don't do recycle here. So just
all right.
normal. I have two normal garbages.
It's Hillbilly
But
Georgia, right?
I'm the guy who at midnight tonight is going to sneak out and throw some in their neighbors. So they don't know. They'll never know. Hopefully.
Well, we have in our apartment complex, like the second floor, there's a little landing area where you walk up the stairs and there's 4 doors.
Yeah.
There, and near each door there's like a little small container unit that looks like it would hold 2 like full kitchen garbage bags in it, and the lid flops down, and I guess you could use it as like a kind of like a bench seat kind of thing. It's a plastic thing, so
Yeah.
you can wash down whatever. And it's like that's where you put your garbage, and we have like a garbage men service that comes and gets it all from us, so we're not responsible for taking it to a dumpster or something. But yeah, if yours is full, you're looking around it for a time at night to dump your garbage in someone else's bin, because they won't, again, like you said, they won't take it if it's outside of
Right.
the thing.
And you got to be super secretive because you don't want the neighbor to be like, "What are you doing?"
Well,
And you're like,
I'll tell you what, man. I have
"What?"
dug through other people's garbage that has been put in my bin to see if there's an address on anything to go dump it back on their doorstep.
That's funny.
And that's like some petty,
That's like a Seinfeld
it's
episode.
that's very Larry David, I think. Yeah. Where he would then walk down like 3 blocks to drop it off at someone's house. So,
or he gets caught dumping garbage at like a neighbor's house.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in Plantation, and they were like very unique. Where they had they sell them at like certain retail stores, like Publix had them. You buy a box, and they were expensive because it's like paying for your garbage. You buy a box of these special Plantation City garbage bags, and they were like this ridiculous baby blue color with like the city seal printed on them, and that's the only garbage they would pick up, were ones in those blue bags.
Wow, what a gimmick!
Yeah, but you could pile as many of those bags out there as you want.
Yeah.
You know,
but you had to have their bag.
But they had to be in that bag, and like same thing, they didn't have to be closed. So a lot of times you had these bags that were precariously balanced upright, that were filled like just filled to the brim. There was no way you were closing it, and you're just hoping it doesn't tip over before the morning, because then otherwise they're not picking that up. So and you're also praying that the ducks or the raccoons or the opossums
didn't get it.
Didn't crawl. That you didn't have food in that one, because they would be tearing it up and digging. A lot of times you would go and even if it was sealed up, they'd have smelled something in there and chewed through the bag and ripped half of the bag out onto the lawn to get to whatever half-eaten chicken wing you left in there or whatever.
Well, and so I like here they do have a service. They'll pick up extra. It's $25 for the one time. So I called and I'm like, "Hey, I got some extra garbage." And the lady says, "Oh no, due to COVID, we cannot pick that up." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "You can't pick up a bag of garbage?" She's like, "Oh no." And I didn't understand that, so I was like, "Okay, bye."
How much less dirty and diseased is it than any other?
Right.
Like any other bag of garbage, you could be catching someone that has strep throat or the flu or whatever. You don't know.
I don't understand. Right. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. Very odd. But
so let me tell you this. I've been trying to get my license renewed forever. Because with my new job now, they want me to drive one of the vehicles, but I don't. My license expired, and when I didn't have a job where I needed to drive, I just never bothered to renew it. And then one thing led to another. It's been a while, because I'm an idiot like that, and so this COVID thing, it's been pretty tough to. First, I had to get some things straightened out with it, and I had lost my birth certificate, so I had to wait for that to come in. And then when all that stuff got squared away, I had to schedule an appointment because they will not take walk-ins, and the scheduling was 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out. I had an appointment to go Friday, and I got an email today saying everything's canceled due to COVID again.
Wow.
I mean, I do live in South Florida, like the epicenter of I mean, like it's nowhere's worse than right here. So, but I'm still out there every day working and touching keypads and talking to people and whatever. I just assume I had it in November.
Well, I mean, you're probably gonna get it anyway.
You catch it again?
No, you're gonna get it for sure.
No, I think I already had it.
You haven't had it.
I think I already had it. I was riding public trains. I was doing all kinds of shit. There's no way I didn't get it.
I just feel like you know somebody who has it and isn't telling you.
Are you? Oh, you're trying to get me in trouble right now.
I'm just saying,
dude.
I'll leave it at that.
I don't care. He's not going to listen. My boss has.
He's definitely not listening.
My boss has been lying about COVID. He was lying about his girlfriend who worked in the office having it, and then we sussed it out of him. And then the next day tried to lie and say it was a false positive, and they got tested again. I'm like, you didn't get tested again and get the results overnight. Get the fuck out of here. And so now it's like 3 weeks later, she's still not back in the offices, and it's like the unspoken thing. Like, you know that she's got it, but we're not going to say anything.
Right.
And
But I feel like I just feel like in this day and age, like, and don't think I haven't thought about it. I mean, I wouldn't put it past someone being like, hey, I got the COVID. I got to stay home for 2 weeks and catch. Like, I wouldn't put it past people.
I wouldn't put it past people that would get paid anyways. I can't do that. I can't do that. I won't get paid. So yeah, I don't know. But our boss is around her all the time, so we're like, I think he's been bullshitting us about getting tested, and that came to light when our buddy Blake is like, hey, do you know Seth has COVID? And we're like, what? And he's like, yeah, this wrestler that he was buying a dog from said he told him he had it. And he heard that information through, like, because it's the wrestling. It's like a little knitting circle. Everyone's gossiping. How would he not think telling another wrestler that it wouldn't get back to all of us? So it got through from that guy. It went to a ref. It went to Blake, and it came back to us. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's so cartoony.
But, and so as this is all going on, so two of my brothers had it. And, one is fine. The other one, he got sick again yesterday at 103 fever, and he went to the hospital because he was like panicking. His fever wouldn't go away. So they run the tests. He's negative for COVID. He's already had it. They run all these tests. They find that he has tiny blood clots on his lungs, and they said it's from COVID. So now he has to he's like 20 or 30, 32 years old. He has to take these blood thinners for the next 3 months, and they're like, oh, it'll go away. I was like, what? That's the craziest thing ever.
That's scary.
It's just right, and he's young, but and he's fine. He's home from the hospital today, and he's taking these blood thinners for the next 3 months. But he's also overweight, and he texted me today and said, I'm good. I just got to take the blood thinners. And then I wrote back in asshole fashion. I wrote, and lose weight, you fat fuck.
You and I both subscribe to there's nothing wrong with fat shaming. I think it's the greatest motivational tool ever. And it's fun.
But there's a point to this story, though.
So go ahead.
This all happens yesterday, and I was like laughing it off. And all of a sudden, I get a text. I saw this girl that I know, and there's a couple people. They live in Florida, and they were in Georgia. This was 16 days ago. And I saw them for about 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And I get a text last night that says, hey, I just want to let you know I tested positive for COVID today. I'm like, I immediately broke out the calendar. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I saw her 16 days ago. She got tested this Thursday, but didn't start feeling sick till after she had left Georgia. So all week, she didn't get sick till like 6 days after I saw her. And again, it was 20 minutes. It was like, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I swear to you, like I'm sitting there last night, and I'm on the couch. And I was like, I think I got a fever. I'm sweating. So I'm panicking, right?
You feel like, am I short of breath? Am I what?
Right. I coughed a couple times. I was like, so I took Mucinex before bed last night, as if that was going to cure the COVID if I had it.
Right.
But I woke up this morning and I was fine. And I was like, oh man, I don't know what the hell is wrong with me.
We are all, especially with like people not being able to be seen for things, like people getting turned away at places like urgent care and whatever, unless you're unless you've got a limb hanging off or something.
Right.
We're all WebMDing ourselves to a state of panic and death. We're all convinced we're dying because the only resource we have is WebMD, which is like the devil. Yeah. It's bad news. Right. Yeah.
And right now, everybody thinks you fart, you think you got COVID.
Not me, Benny.
You would have been dead by now.
I'm a pre-COVID farter, pal.
Yeah, you would have been dead if that was a symptom. We had a couple rounds of that the last couple months. You went fart crazy.
Listen, I got to use my Snapchat for something.
Yeah, this is true.
Listen,
but yeah, I don't know. Like, I just I literally had to break the calendar out to make sure I didn't have the vid.
Yeah,
I was like,
you're
but
pulling
then
your.
there was a small thought that said, man, I could be like, hey, I came in contact with someone at work. I mean, I'm on salary. They have to pay me, right, to stay home for a couple of days. But
I mean, you were working from home part of the time, anyways. You could go back to that, I guess. Right?
I work from home yesterday and today and tomorrow.
Oh my god, this fucking
So
guy. It's
yeah.
yeah. This is ridiculous.
So let's go back to TikTok real quick because I think this is how we should finish it off.
We will, but I need to go back to my boss because we didn't finish that story.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
I hope he hears this.
We don't know. Whatever. It's gonna come up in the next day or two because the guy we work with, Zach's gonna. We had to tell him.
Yeah.
Because he's the one whose wife is like in the pharmacy business, and their whole family is made him take a month off while we were all working. So it's But so in the office, I think it was today. Even he goes. Oh, they sold the dog out from under me. Like they were holding this dog for him, and whatever. And so when you and I were talking last night, why would he lie about having COVID? I'm trying to think, but he's a compulsive. He's been lying about this the whole time with his girlfriend or whatever else. Yeah. So, but it makes sense because I think what happened is that he just kept blowing off getting a dog or decided he didn't want the dog, and used COVID as an excuse. As like, oh, I've been sick, blah blah blah, and they're like, well, we're selling, we're selling the dog to someone else, because you're not picking it up. He's supposed to have picked it up for like a month, so, it's just strange that someone would lie about being sick, or or he is sick and he's lying to the people he's working with, which is not good.
That's hilarious, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, what a shit show.
It is a shit show.
You just gave me an idea though. Like the next dog I get, I'm gonna name it COVID. Okay. Why not? I
mean, I don't know. I mean, you can name your dog whatever you want, I guess. But
I mean, I'd love to be outside going, COVID! COVID!
Yeah, but I have a feeling a lot of people are going to do that. I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
yeah.
let's go to TikTok because I got to work out soon here. And
all right.
I'm not only excited to work out, I'm excited to go inside and try my, what did I get? I sent you a picture. Linguine, what is it?
Oh yeah. You got this
zucchini?
I think it's heart of palm.
Heart of palms, right?
It's heart of palm pasta, which basically means it's vegetable. Like we're not fooling anyone. You got the can that has linguine noodles in it.
Right.
Or, not linguine. No, lasagna noodles, right?
I got lasagna and linguine.
Okay, I've tried the linguine a couple times because I don't have the patience to cook a lasagna, even though it would be better than yours because I'm a better chef than you.
Okay. But so the whole can is 6 carbs.
The whole can. Yeah, but let's not fool anyone. It doesn't taste anything like pasta. It doesn't have.
But I have chicken meatballs I made, which 3 chicken meatballs is 1 carb, and then I made a sauce. And I don't use extra sauce. I just let the meatballs cook in the sauce. I don't use it's not like I'm pouring sauce on it. But in my sauce, I use stevia. So I think it said a half a cup of sauce is 3 carbs. But I'm never gonna eat a half a cup of sauce. It's not possible.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
maybe I had 1 meal today. So I've had 3 carbs today. So I can afford to have a couple.
Oh well, we have to jump into this real quick.
What?
I went to another gas station restaurant and had another phenomenal meal. Like these
That's
are
the picture I saw?
The fucking hidden gems. This place called Peanuts. I forget what it's called. It's on the Instagram. Peanuts something or other, and it's literally another gas station, with a convenience store. And dude, it's like you walk in and the smell hits you, and it's all this like. I don't want to assume it's just Mexican, but some kind of South American Latino food, and there are tacos, and there's chicken, and there's fajitas, and there's all this shit in there. And I got I got some chicken breasts, some marinated chicken breasts, but I also got the chicharrones. You know what those are, like the the big thick like pork belly. Yeah. Dude, so good. So good. And they just give you like limes, and you don't think lime's going to go with this. It's essentially bacon, but it like combines so well. And I was like,
you do find the gems, the hidden gems.
I'm telling you, these places are as good as any restaurant. And
I almost feel like if I come down there, we need to take a day where me and you just hit. You got to take me to all these little hidden gems,
well, this
and we
is
got to get one thing from
this
every
is
place.
this is what we're gonna do, because I think you and I
Yeah.
talk about doing these food tours and stuff. Maybe the web
Right.
series is these hidden gems, and then when we go to like other
Right.
places, we can have people recommend them. But like
Hidden
nobody's
gems,
doing
yeah.
nobody's doing the gas station, gas
Yeah, yeah.
kitchens, and
So there's a really good one I've been to. It's on 441 in Lantana. It's in a gas station,
Lantana.
and it's it's on 441, and it's a now obviously I wasn't on keto at the time. This breakfast I had was it was out of this world, and it's a little Spanish I think it's a Cuban place inside of a gas station. And I got there, I was with a friend of mine, and he's like, "You just wait and see." We get inside, the line is like out the door,
yeah.
and they had like pastries and
If you hit it at the right time, like during the morning work rush,
yeah,
or like at lunchtime, all these places
Right.
are out the door with,
Yeah.
with people. Yeah, Lantana 441, I probably have been to it and just have no.
it's like
no,
a Mobile or Exxon or something.
I probably
like
have
that.
no recollection though, because I mean I used to work up there all the time, so
Yeah.
that's good stuff. So yeah, we can go back to your TikTok, because I want to just say your son Nick
Yeah.
seems like the most miserable kid in the world when he has to
He's
be.
right here. He's actually standing right here.
you can
Hey,
pass
Ben said you're the most miserable kid in the world.
on your TikToks.
He said, "Yeah, obviously."
I mean, not in general. I'm just saying on your TikToks.
No, in general, too.
Shut up. I didn't say that. You could say that. You're his dad.
Yeah.
Don't get me in
So-
trouble with both of your kids. I'm already in enough.
Right. You're already hated by one. Yeah.
Your daughter already hates me.
Right.
So what were you gonna say?
So no, the TikTok. I mean, I think so. What's today? We're on Tuesday here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sunday morning. Sunday morning at 4:45 a.m. I woke up and I took a screenshot of my TikTok. I had 27.6 thousand followers, and I had 412.5 thousand likes. So it's Sunday morning, 4:45 a.m. Right? Let's fast forward to today. Today, are you ready? I don't know if you're ready for this.
So we're talking like a day and so a day and a half, 2 days? No, a day and a half, 2 days. What are we
Right?
talking?
Yeah. Okay. I'm at 31.7 followers, thousand, and 456.6 likes.
Yeah, that's
So I don't know what the math is on that because I'm horrible at math, but that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot, and I think it was for 2.5
That's a lot.
days.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
So it sounds like you're going to end up going to California. You're going to have to pay up with those kids.
I think so. But I think I kind of want to go, and I think you're gonna have to come. We're gonna have to figure this out.
Well, listen, treat me like those TikTok ladies treat you. Offer me a flight and a rental car, and I'll go anywhere.
Listen, don't go there. Don't give away all my secrets.
I'm not. I don't think it's a secret. I'm just saying that. Listen, you've gotten some great offers already.
Well, and you saw firsthand on my live. I mean, they're just up front. They don't even care.
Yeah, there's a lot of ladies interested in you. Your presence in their
They're interested in my
towns.
TikTok.
yeah.
But no, it's out of control. Like the videos are just. I mean, and even today I posted a couple. They really don't have any likes or views. I'm wondering. It happens every morning. I go to bed with nothing. I wake up and it's like 1,000 views, and I'm like, what happened overnight? I think I'm so popular in other countries in different time zones. Nobody in the U.S. cares about me.
I have
countries.
I have a feeling the first hour it's not reporting, like the first hour or two
Right.
it's not reporting.
I think so too.
And then after that it starts to.
But you saw the countries. We had Canada, UK, Sweden.
Yeah.
I mean, I had
Yeah,
Fiji Saturday morning.
You
I
have,
mean,
you have ladies asking you to come visit them in Sweden. It's
right. To hand deliver British Clay shirts. All right.
So
I'm telling you, we're gonna go to these places when this blows up and we're huge. We're gonna go to these places and we're gonna be doing like these little meet and greets, and I'll be taking pictures, and they're gonna be like, "Is that Ben? Yes, that's Ben. Can we get a picture of Ben? Yeah, you can get a picture of Ben." I have a feeling that the grumpy old Ben is gonna get over because they're gonna and I feel like you have to go into gimmick and character. Like you have to be the grumpy guy in the pictures.
you want to be a
like grumpy cat.
curmudgeon, huh?
Right. And when they take pictures, you're always like miserable in the pictures.
Yeah, I'm like,
And they're like, "We got to meet Grumpy Ben."
I'm like very like friendly and whatever, but as soon as they're ready to take the picture, I put like that miserable face on.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
As long as they pay my $5, they could.
Right. The fee.
I'll make any face they want.
Ben charges $5 for pictures.
That'll be the day.
I only have 4. Ben will take 4.
Yeah. Just don't tell anyone. Just if anyone asks, you paid $5.
That's enough for chicken wings at the gas station in Toledo, Ohio.
Right, exactly. that actually those the chicharrones and were like $5. It was $5, and it was like,
yeah.
And I was fucking full, dude. I was full.
That's so funny.
So
well,
big workout.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do cardio today. I'm not gonna lift weights because I haven't taken a day off lifting in 2 weeks, and I think today's gonna be the day. So I'm gonna do cardio. I'm gonna do some sprints, some jump rope.
I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed at how focused you are, and how you've stayed on track.
Well, see, and I you know what though? I really thought I was gonna fall off after I won the contest. I was
everybody
like, I can go back
did.
To being fat.
Yeah, everybody
right.
did.
And I feel so good that I don't want to. If that makes sense.
Well, also when we started this thing, you were scared over TikTok. You're like, people don't want me to not eat donuts on the.
Right. Who would have thought I got better getting skinnier?
Well, you live it. You have to. You had to experience it to.
It's almost like I roped him in. I roped him in with food and fatness, and now I'm like on this health journey, and I'm like, and it's like they're hooked.
Yeah.
It's like a movie.
Don't get too corny with like fucking dad stuff. You know.
I really don't. I mean.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Don't.
I'm out there. I'm dancing in my bathroom like a moron.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Don't change. Is what I'm saying. Just.
I will tell you, I have a great duet to do tonight with Real Mark James. Made a video today because he's like, he is so funny in his videos. Like, and he got like 3,000 followers in like a month. So he like crept up really fast. And I think he's at like 6,000 now, over 6,000. He hasn't been on the app very long. And he made a video today, and it's like kind of making fun of like, what do I do on TikTok? These stupid dances. I have the greatest idea. So, and I gotta find a Wreck-It Ralph costume because I got the next viral video. I just gotta find a Wreck-It Ralph costume, and it's like $60. Do I drop $60 on one?
I think this is where we're crossing into the land of I don't know if it's insanity or like or commitment that you're gonna spend $60 to do a TikTok video.
Well, but if I could find just a shirt of what his like top looked like, I would just do that. I wouldn't need the pants. I got to do a little research.
No, you do.
Find one,
you do need it because it's like a set of overalls that's only pinned on one side. So you need it's not pants, it's overalls. You need to.
Right. I saw a shirt, and the shirt is like the picture of like the over. It's the shirt looks like you're wearing the overalls.
Oh, that's
but it's a shirt.
That's cheesy. Don't cheap fuck your fans. Don't.
I mean. If I go full outfit,
we're
going viral. I'm telling you right now, if I got a full outfit, it's viral. There's no doubt.
All right. I mean, listen, you've been Mario before, and we're still here with regular day jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is true. I mean, that was fun, though. I should post more of that. A couple people are like, you should post more wrestling stuff, but it never gets over.
Whatever.
At all.
I mean, you know, it's...
You know what I would love to post? It's too long, but I don't know how I can... I would love to post the commercial the Slambinos did in Las Vegas with the pizza and disco.
What was that like? That was a few minutes, right?
Right, but I don't know how we can, like, put it in maybe parts on TikTok or even to post it on my Instagram. But to do that, I got to call Howard, and that's just like
why?
I need to clear. I don't know where it is. I can't find it.
Oh, yeah. No, don't call him.
And
Ask from Jared. Jared probably has it.
I don't think he does. He wasn't there for it. It wasn't.
Oh, that was.
This was done without Jared. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
It was done with maybe Frankie has it. Because let me tell you, I thought I was hilarious in that, and it was all nothing.
Mr. Humble here.
Well, no. We get there, and I'm thinking, we got this nice production. We're going to do a nice commercial, and nobody has a clue to what's going on.
By the way,
so
I was the talk of the fucking set.
I swear to you, the minute I walked, the first thing Disco Inferno said to me was, asked about Troll Ben Temples, and he called you Troll Ben Temples, and I never met him before, so this was like our first interaction was. I think he said, I said, "Hey, I'm Anthony," and I shook his hand. He goes, "Well, I know who you are." He goes, "You were on the podcast, Barry and Jackie. How's that Troll Ben Temples?" I was like, "Whoa!" And I said, "Oh, he's good. Was he on the keto?" I think because I was on keto and you were on keto at the time.
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah, we both are." He said, "You're not gonna eat any pizza?" I said, "No, I'm not, because I didn't want to look like fat for TV the next day."
Right.
And he's like, "What's he doing?" And he's like asking about you. Like we had a conversation about you. And then we talked about Jackie a little bit, and we talked about the podcast and how pissed Jackie was at me for going on keeping it 100 and burying him. Because I definitely said he was out of the group, I think.
Yeah, you did, right on live on the air. You said they're like,
and not even like this wasn't like a podcast. Like this wasn't a Breakfast Club 8 listener podcast. No. This is like keeping it 100 with Conan and Disco Inferno and Kevin Gill.
Tens of thousands of people.
Like thousands of people listen to me bury Jackie, and I will never forget the call. The phone rang. I was like, "Here it is," and it was like 2 a.m. And he's like, "Yo, mother!" He deleted me. He blocked me, and then 2 days later, he added me back.
That's funny because you're the only one I think he added back before he died. He was mad at all of us.
Right, he did. He added me back before he died.
Oh, I had to get the posthumous ad back because I wasn't. I was like, Jessica, just add me back. It's not good for anyone.
And today's his birthday, right?
It is his birthday. I posted a
birthday.
I like.
Fuck, I know. I saw
Listen, now that he's passed away, it gives me the opportunity to post ridiculous photos of him that he would never have allowed me to post.
Right, because he would have been so mad if you posted that when he was alive.
Yep.
So mad. With the cup on his head, right?
It's a great rib, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah. His birthday today, man, crap.
3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Since he...
that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then that picture that Billy posted today, I reposted it. Did you see it? You saw it because Frankie was messing with you.
Yeah.
And you were grabbing my man boob.
Well, first of all, he's like, I don't forget what he said about me, but he asked if I was grabbing your breast. And I'm aren't we all men here? Why are we talking about breast? And then I made a joke trying to call you fat by saying it's tit or titty. But I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And by the way,
that picture is great, though.
In that picture, I'm too far in the background to be.
You are.
I'm not like within reach of you.
It's literally like me, your head, and JoJo.
Yeah.
And your head is between the two of us.
But my head is so much smaller than your guys because I'm like feet
all the way in the
behind.
back.
Yeah, I'm several feet behind.
But I looked through the picture today, looking at every person, and I'm like, that's an all-star picture right there. I mean, you had Wayne Van Dyke in the picture, Jackie. They're both passed away.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
got
the only picture.
You, JoJo, Blake.
The only pictures that I think are better than that are the ones from that Ale House
from
WrestleMania,
right?
WrestleMania, which had a lot of the same people, just more.
Right.
Yeah.
What a group, man.
Yeah.
Those are good times.
Yeah, we were fucking savages.
Yeah. That day at the Ale House we spent an entire day at the Orlando Ale House during WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, we just
literally drinking.
It was almost like some of us got together, and then it would be like someone would invite someone else, and just these.
Someone would just show up.
They were people would be walking by and see us and go, "Oh my God!"
Right.
And just clusters of people would join, and by the end of the day, it went from 5 of us to What do you want, like
Right.
25, 35 people there?
30 of us, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And like
Good
some of
times,
us have
man.
been drinking for like 6 hours.
Hours. Right. Yeah. Well,
Some people, I won't name names, were sneaking off to do blow, but the rest of us were nice and drunk.
it was not me or you. So.
No, it might have been the guy that had got Coke on his shirt.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Well, all right, I'm gonna go do some cardio and then eat my vegetable linguine.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up later this week because I need to get a couple of things from you, like
Yeah.
like where you got those donut pans, and
Target.
and okay, and I need like the names of the products you have for like that, and I keep forgetting to get the ice cream.
I went to go get the ice cream today because it's buy one get one.
Oh, is it at where, Publix?
Yeah, it ends tomorrow.
Oh, well then I'll have to go tomorrow, or it ends tomorrow.
Well, no, it ends tonight.
Oh,
Tonight, yeah.
I'm not going out tonight. Fuck it.
I went. They were sold out.
Oh, okay.
Big
Well,
seller here.
yeah, probably here too. All right, dude.
All right.
All right, go
Later.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go run. Goodbye.
Bye.